Hey guys, welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hopefully you're having a great day so far today. Let's get into our email. See what we got going on today. This first one says, can you help with this? I need you to repair something. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? Let's just say cup of soup and computers don't mix. Man, in the past, I don't know, maybe 10 episodes, we've had a lot of people spilling some cup of soup in the top of their computer. I don't understand, but you know, I guess if you got nowhere else to put it on, you put it on top of your case. Just seems like a bad idea. Anyway, this rig used to belong to my mate, so I don't even know what's inside. I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites. Looks a bit bland in there. Some braided orange cables might make it look nicer. So a budget of $1,000 to diagnose and fix. There must be some serious broken parts in there. Let's go ahead and accept that one. This next one says, hello, this is embarrassing, but I need something repaired. Just won't boot up. In terms of time, can you get it finished in 9 days? It's not as quick as it used to be. My PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it's full of dust. We're gonna get a dusty beast in. We need to replace the power supply and the air cooler. Let's go ahead and accept that one as well. And then the last one for this episode says, hi, so I hear you're good at building PCs. Please can you overclock the CPU to 4050 megahertz? My friend has the same GPU, he hit 1960 megahertz. Can you get it done before 9 days? Arctic components are meant to be the bomb. I like nice and shiny new components. Okay, so a budget of $3,500 for an overclocked PC. CPU and GPU. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Okay, so I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts put into the shopping cart for this build, and I will be right back. All right, so up here at the top, I added in these 2 parts for this repair. Whoops. Then the rest of these parts are for this build. We've got a EVGA X299 micro motherboard, an i9-9940X CPU, an Arctic Freezer 33 Esports Edition, 4 sticks of HyperX Predator 8 gig 4000 megahertz, an EVGA RTX 2080 Super, a Patriot Viper VP4100 M.2 drive 1 terabyte, 550 watt EVGA power supply. We're going to put that in the Ragentech Coeus, I don't know. Whatever that C word is, Elite TC. We're also going to add in a couple of Ragentech Iris 12 fans in the top. For this other repair, we're going to wait until this thing comes in. We're going to see what's broken on it, and we'll just order it and get things same day delivery. Let's go ahead and order all of this for next day delivery. Let's make sure we've accepted all these jobs. Let's go end our day and get our parts in, our repairs, and we can get to work. All right. Get our parts. Let's get these repairs. Oh my. The dust is on the outside. The dust is strong with that one. Let's get this case for our build. Put over here. Grab our post-it note. That looks like the bigger version of the case that we're doing our build in. So cool deal. Let's get the side of this thing taken off. Let's see. Was this the one that they told us what was wrong with it? Or was this the $1,000 one that we have no idea? This is the one we have no idea. Okay. Let's see if it powers on at all. Absolutely nothing. Let's start taking this thing apart. Maybe. Let's take this other side of the case off. Let's get everything unplugged from the power supply. Let's pull the power supply out. Let's see if it happens to be broken. It is not. Let's put it back in. Don't want to replace anything we don't need to. Let's see if their hard drive's broken. It is not. Let's put that back in. All right, let's start checking other parts. Let's get everything unplugged here. Let's pull this massive cooler off. Let's grab their graphics card. Let's see if either one of those are broken. That is not. Is their graphics card broken? It is. RX 570. Okay. Before we take more parts off, let's add one of those to the cart. Gaming X. I believe it's this one. Let's add that to the cart. Let's see what else is broken in this thing, though. Let's check their RAM. RAM looks good. Let's get their CPU out. Let's check that and their motherboard. Oh, let's get this motherboard unplugged. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Get this motherboard out. There we go. All right, let's check those two things. CPU. CPU's good. Motherboard might be broken. It is the Gigabyte X299 Gaming 9. Gaming 9. There we go. Guess we'll find out when we start this thing up. If anything else is broken, let's go ahead and get these two parts in, though, so we can start putting this thing back together. Let's grab that new motherboard. Shiny new motherboard. Let's get that thing installed. There we go. Let's get it ready for CPU and RAM. Where did they have their RAM? In this far slot? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's get the RAM installed. Let's get their CPU back in. Oh, not the cooler. There we go. Get some thermal paste on there. We can go ahead and get their cooler installed. All right. To grab the new graphics card. Let's sell off that broken one. Get their new graphics card installed. Did they want any different colored cables? Some braided orange. That's what I thought. Let's get some braided orange cables. Start cabling this thing up. See if it boots. Let's hop into the BIOS real quick. Let's turn their XMP on. Ooh, only a hard drive. Still saying diagnose and fix. Let's throw a USB drive in there. Let's get the virus scanner put on. And we'll scan this thing for viruses, see if that is what's still causing us to throw that error. Man, that's slow. Gotta love working on stuff that only has a spinning hard drive in it. Let's run the virus scanner. 551. Wow. Let's clean those up. 551. That might be one of the highest. This thing is good to go, though. Let's get the sides put back on. We can get this thing out in the hall. We can get started working on this next repair. Out in the hall with you. Let's see what this dusty monster has going on. Other than, holy cow. I've been storing this thing in a barn. Let's get our compressed air. Let's get this thing cleaned up. Come on, air. I know it's a lot of filth. There we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Clean. My lungs will never be the same. So much filth. Okay. I think we're ready to start working on this thing. Let's get all these cables disconnected. We need to replace this power supply. Let's see, how do we get to this? Get this out of the way. Get this power supply out of here. We will hop in here. It is definitely broken. Let's sell that sucker off. Let's grab the new one. Get it installed. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and put this PSU mount back on. We will cable all these things back up. And then we will get their air cooler replaced. So let's get it unplugged. Let's get it out of the way. Get some fresh thermal paste on that Threadripper processor. We'll grab the new cooler. Let's get rid of that broken one. We'll get our $1 freaking dollar. Let's get this new air cooler installed and plugged in. Let's power it on. Make sure everything works. Do they have their XMP turned on? They do not. Let's turn that on for them. Ooh, they do have an SSD that it doesn't look like maybe they're not booting from. Let's find out. No OS found. Well, let's fix this for them. We'll just power cycle this sucker. Maybe they'll be happy that they're now booting from an SSD. It'll be a little bit quicker for them. Let's get the side panels put back on. We can get this out in the hall. We can get started on this overclocking build. Let's start by taking this case apart. I believe I got fans. I'm gonna have to check. If I did, let's start by putting those on first. Oh, I did. Some nice Raging Tech Iris fans to match the other ones that are already in this case. I don't know why I have 4. Must have had 2 in the inventory already. All right. Let's get our motherboard. Couldn't think for a second. Let's get our motherboard installed. You get older, your brain is the first thing to go. Guess mine is on its way out. Let's get this thing ready for a CPU and RAM. Let's grab our CPU first. We've got the 9940X going in there. We will grab our RAM next. What am I looking for? Memory. Memory, something I don't have. Got HyperX Predator 8 gig, 4000 megahertz memory. Got 4 sticks going in. Let's get all of that installed. Okay. Oh, I didn't even close this other part. There we go. Make sure we get everything put back together properly. Let's get some thermal paste on there. We can go ahead. We can install our CPU cooler. Got the Arctic Freezer 33 Esports Edition in white. Very, very nice. Let's get some stuff out of our way. Let's get our storage in next. We've got a Patriot Viper drive, 1 terabyte M.2 drive going in there. And then we can grab our graphics card, which is the EVGA RTX 2080 Super in black. Very nice. Let's get our power supply. Also EVGA, 550 watt. Should be plenty powerful for what we've got going on here. Okay. Let's cable this sucker up. Let's do something. Maybe some cyan and white. Since this case is black, we can bring a little white. We've got white on the fan. Or at least on the cooler fans. Get everything plugged in here. Get it. Oh, oops, that was the power button. I always do that. Always. It's looking nice, though. Before I hit that power button, I was about to do it. Before I do, let's get a USB drive in. Now let's power it on. We will hop into the BIOS. Let's turn XMP on. We're supposed to overclock this CPU, but it already runs at 4400 megahertz. So I think we're good. Let's let the OS install, and then we're going to get the graphics card overclocked. So let's get our lighting app on there. Let's get 3D Mark on there. And the GPU tuner. Let this sucker reboot. We have to, I think we're going to have to, yeah, we need to change some colors. Let's do that first. Let's see. Select all. Set the razor. Let's apply that. There we go. Now we're matching. Let's get GPU tuner up. We need to overclock this to 1960 megahertz. 1960. There we go. Let's apply that. Let's get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, if this thing blue screens or something, I will come right back. Well, there you have it, 11,495. The score didn't matter, but the stable overclock that did. So we didn't blue screen or anything, so we are good to go on that. Let's get this case put back together, and we can go collect some money. Get that top panel on. Let's get these side panels put on. Take a look at this thing. It's a pretty good looking case. I like these all glass cases. Where all the sides, top, bottom, everything you can see is glass. It looks really, really nice. Take a quick look. I like it. Let's get this thing out in the hallway. Let's collect some money. All right, let's collect that one. We will take those 5 stars. Let's collect that one. And let's collect for the build. All 5 stars. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. We've got some daily deals. Got some more emails for more episodes. Speaking of daily deals, though, let's hop into PC Bay. Let's go over here. Let's check out these builds we made in the last episode. If you didn't see us build these, I'll put a link up in the upper right-hand corner. You can go check that video out. We've still got 4 days remaining. We will check these every single episode. So that's what they're up to. Let's close that out. Get everything out of our way. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe. Be sure to wash your hands. And I will see you in the next episode.